Picture this. A recording studio somewhere far, far away.
Welcome, Watchers of Illusion, to my Castle of Confusion on the 19th of January 2021. I can't believe that January is almost done with, can you? Anyway, looking at Super Adventure Island on the Super Nintendo today, which is kind of fits between Adventure Island 2 and 3 on the NES. So I'll be looking at 3 soon, because that's obviously next in line, and then Super Adventure Island 2, which I believe came after that. So there's some things to look forward to. So I think the premise is here that your girlfriend gets turned to stone by laughing little chap up there on his broomstick. What a turd. And then we're going to go off and rescue her. At least that's how I think it goes. Now you can already see, graphic-wise, they've already beefed it up a bit. So we're going to go straight in and see how we get on. That was quite cool, like that. Right. Okay, so the first thing we're going to notice here are the sprites. They're much, much bigger. A lot more detail and very colourful. The nice scrolling background as well. Lovely animation there. It's actually nice because they've kind of stuck with a system that works. Obviously, Adventure Island on the NES was a good, fun game. Now this one seems to be following in its roots, in its footsteps even, and I don't know if they really needed to change much. In fact, they haven't, which is good. I think the boomerang is a new addition. Oops, didn't see that little shell dude there, but never mind. Okay, but yeah, okay, so we'll look at the UI. Top left-hand corner, you've got your energy meter, which you can replenish by picking up fruits that you'll find scattered around the island. There we go, some nice kiwi there, followed by a couple of pineapples. You know, I mean, at least the guy's got a healthy diet, with all the running he does, you know. Yeah, the boomerangs are definitely new. There's quite a nice... Oh, you can throw upwards with boomerangs. Cool. Okay, UI, sorry guys, got slightly sidetracked there. Score in the top right-hand corner, and then the amount of lives you've got in the bottom left. And that's basically your UI. Very, very simple. Nothing really that you need to be looking at, because, well, why would you? So the idea of the game, obviously, is to get from one end of the level to the next without losing all of your energy bar, which obviously will get tougher as you go along. Now it is only 2 buttons, so we'll move on to controls. It's basically left, right, duck, and then if you do duck and jump, I think you do like a super jump. We'll put that to the test in a bit. And that's it. They've taken away the ability to run faster, which I find a bit of a strange one, because I feel that this runs slower somehow. It's like if there was a version that needed him to be running faster, it would be this one. Now I'm thinking that it's probably because of the big sprite that they've done that. There we go, there's a super jump. That I just think that maybe they should have kept that in, because it was a good feature for the last couple of games, and it's just like, well, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Plus the fact that the SNES actually has more buttons, so I'm quite surprised they didn't utilise more of them. I mean, one of the shoulder buttons could have been used as a run button quite easily. But you know what? They were trying something different on a different system, and I can't say I'm overly disappointed in it. It's lovely to look at, really nice animations, which obviously is another part of the graphics there. We've got nice big colourful weapon graphics as well. Obviously when you pick up several of the same weapon, you get to throw more and more of them. Oh, look at that for a finish the level pose. Awesome stuff. So yeah, it's actually really nice. Graphically it's fantastic. The scrolling's really smooth. The whole gameplay itself is really nice. I'm thinking the only thing that's like, yeah, it does need the run button, I feel, and that's going to cost it some points, but hey. Oh, I love the new mobs. There's a new enemy sprites there, candlestick walking along. A bit like Beauty and the Beast, really, isn't it? Whoops. Right, yeah, so if you touch anything, you're just going to keel over, I'm afraid. So you've got to be careful. You've got no health, realistically. You can afford to get hit once, and that's it. You're dead. You can't even afford to be hit once, because you're dead. So there we are. But all in all, it's a fun experience of a game, and I'm quite enjoying this. So we'll carry on as far as we can with the time allotted, which is about 15 odd minutes or so. You know, I'm enjoying it, so why not? Let's carry on through. Now, the music. Let's get on to that. The music is brilliant. Really, really sort of jolly, and really gets your sort of blood pumping to get you through the levels. That's one of the highlights for me during this play. In fact, I'm just going to be quiet for a sec so you can actually listen to the music here. So there you go, the bit of music there to listen to. The sound effects are pretty good as well, but then the SNES always did have a pretty good sound chip anyway, so you know, you would expect the sound effects to be very good. It's just a shame that games these days rely too much on graphics and not enough on, you know, decent gameplay, which is a shame. I have got a request for the next review, by the way. I'm going to be doing Tearaway Thomas on the Amiga for Andrew Heather. So thank you for the suggestion. I have finally got round to doing it. So keep an eye out for that one a bit later on this week. I'm also going to be looking at a Master System game, but I'm keeping that under wraps for now because I just haven't decided what I'm going to play yet. Oh, that's not good. Okay, so we're going to use up a credit. You've got 2 continues by the looks of things, so at least you can continue your game. You do start from the start of the level again, but that's not really a problem. Level's not too long, which is nice, because you don't want to be chucking yourself through really long levels. But you know what? It's a nice pace. I think it's just about the right length per level, and you know, it's fun. Which again, you know, that's the whole point of games, isn't it? To take you out of the real world for a bit, forget your problems for a little while, and just have some fun. So, yeah. But only a one-player game, folks. So, again, you're going to have to play past the controller if you die, which is always a good fun thing, you know? You've got a couple of mates around, get your SNES out, plug it in, and then, you know, play a few rounds of this, see who can get the furthest in one life, that sort of thing. So you can always make it multiplayer, that's not ever an issue. The controls are quite responsive as well, not had any problems with those. And all in all, this is a very nice gaming experience. It's obviously a side-scrolling platformer. I think if you guys hadn't already figured that out, then you shouldn't be gaming. But that's... I jest. But yeah, you can see for yourself, it's a pretty decent, robust game. It's highly playable. I think you'll enjoy it. If you like the Adventure Island series on the NES, I think you're going to enjoy this as an upgrade. The way it sort of slots between Adventure Island 2 and 3 on the NES is quite fun as well. But yeah, I thought I'd have a look at this today because I really enjoyed Adventure Island 1 and 2 on the original NES. So I thought I'd have a go at this. And this is a boss fight, if you hadn't already figured that out. So basically you've got to jump and, I guess, hit him in the face with whatever weapons you've got. You just got to watch those 2 ghosts at the top because they do solidify. So you just got to be careful you don't pile into one of them. But yes, very nice. Playability, well, it's incredibly good fun. So, you know, you've got your playability factor and you've also got your replay factor because it's not going to be an easy game to finish, I don't think. But have you actually finished this game? Did you own it back when you had a Super Nintendo? And if you did, were there multiple endings or was it just one ending? You know, like Ghouls and Ghosts had 2 endings or 3 endings or something like that. But yeah. It'd be nice to hear from you guys if you've actually played this back in the day. And if you did you get the sequel? Did you get Super Adventure Island 2 as well? Because I will be looking at that one. Penguins, I tell you, there's not a lot of frustration in this game, but if there's one thing that I really hate, it's headbutting penguins, as in they're headbutting you, not the other way round. Obviously, that's a kind of a thing with the boomerang, is that sometimes it's hit and miss. So you've got Oh, we're going on the skateboard again. I like the fact that he's got his suit on this time round. He's got his, you know, proper knee pads and all that stuff on. That's quite a nice touch to bring the skateboarding bit into a bit more of a... What the hell are they? Flying pancakes. So, I think they're sort of supposed to be flatfish or something. Oh, bloody penguins. What is that? Oh. Right, okay, so that's a guy under a shield. Didn't know that. That's not very obvious, is it? So, yeah, you've got to start with no weapons now, which is going to be great fun. It's nice to get a boomerang straight off the bat, which is quite nice. We've got a penguin behind me, got another penguin here, and the... Oh, did you see that? All of my boomerangs missed that penguin, so that's not fun. But replay value, yeah, you're gonna get a lot out of this game. So I don't know what sort of rarity this is on the old eBay front, but if you did want to play it, I'm pretty sure you could find it one way or another. I don't think it's massively expensive, but have a look on eBay for current rates, etc., etc., if you actually wanted to get it for your Super Nintendo. Also, don't just check eBay, have a look around otherwise. Facebook Marketplace, all these kind of places like that have these games available, and sometimes they are at rock bottom prices. Have a look and see if you can bag any bargains. In fact, tell me in the comments if you've bagged any bargains, retro games or consoles recently at a decent price. I'm at the moment trying to sell my Commodore 64, which is in pristine condition with disk drive, but that's beside the point. Yeah, so let me know as well in the comments if there's anything you'd like me to have a look at. I'm going to be looking at Swordmaster as well at some point soon. Had a little play with that today. It was quite good. Bloody hard, but it was good fun. Bloody penguins, I tell you what. What the... Okay, now we've got... we've got bloated walruses. I just don't know. So, all in all, I'm very impressed with this game. Age range is going to be fairly simple because of the 2-button system, and it's not overly frustrating. That's just me being a plum. So we're going to have a little last go here before I wrap it up and give you the final score. So, tell me what you think. Would you buy this game based on this review? And I don't need to tell you as well, my opinions are my own. And I think that you've got to sort of see this as a way to, if you bought this game and you had your first playthrough, this is kind of how you need to see these reviews as well. So I hope you've been enjoying the game so far. I can't believe I'm over the 450, and also thanks very much to the new subscribers as well. It's great to have over 800 finally. It's only taken me 4 years, but there we go. You know, it's not a bad thing. So thanks ever so much for your support. Always appreciate it. For all you guys that have stuck with me from the beginning, you guys are legends, man. Thanks ever so much to you guys for sticking with the channel for all this time. And yeah, I hope you're all well, because you know this situation at the moment sucks. But stay safe and you know, stay tuned to the channel. Hopefully it will cheer you up a bit anyway. But yeah, this has been Super Adventure Island on the Super Nintendo, and I will be back very shortly with another game review. As I said, it's Tearaway Thomas on the Amiga 1200. So hopefully you'll enjoy that one too. That one's coming up in a couple of days' time. And like I said, any requests, pop them in the comments and I'll add them to my ever-growing list of requests. Until then, my friends, it's time for me to go. So I will see you again very, very soon. And as always, you keep it retro and bye for now. Ta-da! Bye.